Logan Paul, YouTube's ultimate supervillain,
So that's it. Comment down below who you think won.
No one's gonna comment me because everybody hates me.
or just a man spiraling out of control.
Logan, I think he said you might be next.
I'll kill you, Mike.
Over the past few months, it seems like Logan has hit a breaking point, making bold claims.
Dude, he's a man. Yeah, it's Uncle Mike. I love Uncle Mike. But like, bro, I'll kill you, Mike. I'll kill you, and I don't want to do that.
Well, no.
Doubling down on cringe-worthy moments and even questioning his own role as a father.
At least until the point where I can like develop a really deep relationship with my daughter. I'm kind of like a support vehicle for my family.
Yep.
But what's really going on behind the scenes? Is this a calculated move to stay relevant, or has he truly lost his grip? In today's video, we're diving deep into the rise, fall, and downright bizarre behavior of one of the internet's most polarizing figures. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss this. For years, Logan Paul has been one of YouTube's most infamous personalities, someone who thrives on controversy and outrageous stunts. But 2024 seems to have dealt him a losing hand. While his younger brother Jake Paul has somehow managed to rise in the public eye as a legitimate boxing sensation, Logan's reputation has been plummeting. Think about it. Jake, the former problem child, is now globally respected in the boxing world, even by seasoned professionals. Meanwhile, Logan can barely keep his public persona afloat. It's almost poetic. Jake, the underdog, is climbing higher and higher, while Logan, who has always craved the spotlight, is watching it slip away. And the worst part? Logan knows it. He's openly admitted that he's become one of the most hated figures on the platform, even joking about it during his podcast. No one's going to comment on my video because everybody hates me.
So that's it. Comment down below who you think won.
No one's gonna comment me because everybody hates me.
But was it really a joke, or is the pressure finally getting to him? As if sensing his fall from grace, Logan has decided to fully embrace the role of the internet's villain, but not in a cool, calculated way. Instead, it's been an awkward, painfully cringe descent into desperation. Take, for example, his recent claim that he could destroy none other than Mike Tyson in a boxing match. Yes, you heard that right. Logan Paul, a YouTuber with a few exhibition matches under his belt, believes he could take down one of the greatest fighters in history. This isn't the first time he's made such an outrageous statement. After Jake's match with Tyson, Logan stole the spotlight by boldly telling the boxing legend to his face, "I'd kill you in the ring."
You want to fight Logan? Logan, I think he said you might be next.
I'll kill you, Mike.
No, please, no.
It's on then.
And if that wasn't embarrassing enough, he doubled down on this claim during his podcast. When his co-host Mike Majlak asked him why he said it, Logan shrugged and said, "I really think I would."
Yeah, it's crazy.
What the does he think is gonna happen? If
Why did
my
you
brother
say,
and a
Why did you say motherfucker I'll kill you to Mike Tyson?
Oh yeah. I really think I would.
The confidence is unmatched, though maybe misplaced. Naturally, the internet had a field day with this. Fans and critics alike couldn't decide whether to laugh or cringe at the sheer audacity. It's clear that Logan is trying to replicate Jake's success in boxing, but instead of building credibility, he's turning himself into a parody. And let's be honest, when even your most loyal followers are questioning your moves, it's a sign that things aren't going as planned. Behind Logan's over-the-top antics lies a deeper, more personal struggle, his complicated rivalry with his younger brother, Jake Paul. While Logan tries to maintain a facade of confidence, he's openly admitted on his podcast that he constantly compares himself to others. And let's be real, it's impossible to ignore the contrast between his career and Jake's meteoric rise in the boxing world. Jake has gone from being the internet's problem child to a globally recognized athlete. He's fought high-profile opponents, silenced critics, and carved out a reputation that even seasoned boxers respect. Meanwhile, Logan seems stuck in the shadow of his little brother's success, trying and failing to match it. In one particularly candid moment, Logan admitted, "I use comparisons as fuel to motivate me, but maybe it's the thief of joy."
I do compare myself to people in the sense that I'm competitive, and I use it as fuel to motivate me to do better, which has always worked for me. But I'm also wondering if like maybe it is like the thief of joy, because while I am reaching these pinnacles, am I like happy doing it? Like, am I doing this because I found that motivation inside me?
It's a rare moment of vulnerability, but it also highlights how deeply this rivalry runs. However, when confronted with this obvious envy, Logan denies it's an issue. Even when his co-host Mike brought up commentary channels pointing out the tension between the two brothers, Logan brushed it off, taking a jab at critics instead. He referred to commentary creators as people who just talk about other people's lives.
Like, I think commentary channels are so funny to me. And honestly, kudos to them, because if I was not able to do anything original either, but I was good at just talking about other people's lives, I would be doing the same.
What do you mean? I would do that right now. I would love to do that.
Dismissing their critiques as irrelevant. But the truth is hard to hide. Logan's insecurities are becoming more apparent with every move he makes. It's a dynamic that's as fascinating as it is messy. Two brothers battling for dominance in the public eye, each taking drastically different paths. And while Jake seems to thrive in the chaos, Logan appears to be unraveling under the pressure. As Logan Paul's public image continues to crumble, he's found a new target for his frustration: commentary channels. These creators, known for dissecting public figures and analyzing internet drama, have been relentless in their coverage of Logan's recent antics. But instead of addressing their criticisms with humility or even humor, Logan has gone on the defensive, dismissing them as irrelevant nobodies who just talk about other people's lives. During a podcast episode, Logan took it a step further, mocking commentary creators as people who would never dare to face him in real life. It's the classic keyboard warrior argument, a weak deflection that does little to counter the valid points being raised about his behavior. What's ironic, though, is how much space these critiques seem to occupy in his mind. Logan claimed he doesn't care, but the fact that he even brought it up, and with such hostility, suggests otherwise. Meanwhile, his co-host Mike Majlak played the role of mediator, subtly trying to soften Logan's remarks. Mike even mentioned a specific video that criticized Logan's strained dynamic with his brother Jake, further proving that these videos aren't just noise, they're hitting a nerve. And while Logan tried to laugh it off, his dismissive tone couldn't hide the cracks in his confidence. By attacking commentary channels, Logan only fuels their fire, giving creators even more material to dissect. It's a vicious cycle, and Logan's inability to rise above it shows just how much the public's opinion is getting under his skin. For someone who claims to thrive on being the villain, Logan seems unusually rattled by the backlash. Amid the chaos of his public persona, Logan Paul has revealed something unexpected: the cracks in his personal life, particularly when it comes to his family and his role as a father. In a rare moment of vulnerability, Logan admitted on his podcast that his family gatherings are anything but harmonious. "We don't have chemistry."
I love my family, but I realize what I appreciate about my family is truly how chaotic we all are, and like individually up. So together, I have to call it out. Like, we don't have chemistry. Like, we got no chemistry. Me and my family, bro. Me and Jake do.
He said bluntly, referring to the dynamic between himself and his relatives. Even his relationship with Jake, while closer than most people assume, seems to lack the warmth you'd expect from siblings who share the same high-profile spotlight. But the most revealing comments came when Logan talked about his new role as a father. He opened up about how the shift to a more domesticated life has been anything but smooth. "I thought having a family would give me a newfound purpose."
I kind of really thought like I was like, all right, once I have this family and I have this kid, I'll have this newfound purpose in life, and like that will be everything that I live for. And while that's true,
he confessed, and while that's true, there's still so much I want to do for myself.
There's a lot I still like want to do and want to accomplish, and I'm okay saying that, but I realize that
it's a sentiment many parents might relate to, but coming from Logan, it exposes a deeper struggle, balancing his relentless pursuit of success with the demands of being present for his child. Logan even joked somewhat darkly about being a deadbeat dad, admitting that he often feels out of place at home. He described moments where he didn't know what to do with his hands, or where interactions with his daughter felt more fulfilling for him than for her. "Every time I hang out with her, it feels like it's more for me."
Hang out with my daughter, it feels like it's more for me. Like,
she's just like, "Get off of me. Where's mom?"
No. I feel that I do feel that she like loves me and is like starting to recognize me, but it fills me up when I'm with her.
He admitted, "I'm not really sure what it does for her yet." These candid reflections paint a complicated picture of Logan Paul, not just as a controversial figure, but as someone grappling with his identity in a new chapter of life. While his fans and critics might revel in his public missteps, his struggles as a father show a side of him that's rarely seen. It's a reminder that even the most polarizing personalities are still human, navigating challenges that no amount of fame can solve. When you take a step back and look at the full picture, Logan Paul's recent behavior starts to make more sense and becomes even more troubling. Beneath the bold claims, the over-the-top antics, and the defensive posturing lies a man who seems to be at war with himself. On one hand, Logan craves the spotlight, the validation, and the constant rush of being relevant. On the other, he's starting to confront the harsh realities of his life off camera, where fame offers little solace. His struggles with identity are apparent. Logan has always been a chameleon, adapting to whatever trend or controversy keeps him in the headlines. But now, with his brother Jake thriving in a way Logan never anticipated, the cracks in his confidence are starting to show. Even Logan's attempts to position himself as a villain feel less like a calculated strategy and more like a desperate cry for attention in an era where he's no longer the center of the YouTube universe. Adding to this pressure is the weight of his personal life. Balancing fame with fatherhood and family is a challenge that many celebrities face, but for Logan, it seems to have triggered a deeper existential crisis. He's grappling with questions of purpose and fulfillment, unsure of how to reconcile his larger-than-life persona with the responsibilities of being a parent. So where does Logan go from here? Does he double down on the controversy, leaning further into the role of the internet's villain? Or does he take a step back, reevaluate his priorities, and attempt to rebuild his image in a way that feels authentic? One thing's for sure, Logan Paul is at a crossroads, and whatever path he chooses will define the next chapter of his story. Logan Paul has always been a polarizing figure, thriving on chaos and controversy to keep himself in the spotlight. But now it feels different. The cracks in his armor are more visible than ever, whether it's his strained family dynamics, his desperate attempts to compete with his brother's success, or his struggles to navigate fatherhood. For someone who has built a career on being larger than life, Logan now seems more human than ever, grappling with insecurities and the harsh realities of his choices. The real question is, can he turn things around? Will Logan embrace the opportunity to grow, to focus on being a better father, and to rebuild his image in a meaningful way? Or will he continue down the path of self-destruction, clinging to the shock and awe tactics that no longer seem to work in his favor? One thing's for sure, his next moves will either make or break him. What do you think? Is Logan Paul capable of redemption, or is this the beginning of the end for one of YouTube's most infamous stars? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the wild world of internet drama.